Yes, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Young Money Investing. My name is Liam, and you already know what time it is. It's the best part of your week. It's Sunday afternoon. Time for my weekly technical analysis. If you're already subscribed, much love, mad appreciation. You're the best. If you're not, what are you doing? Go subscribe. It takes like 2 seconds. Now that that's done, now that you're subscribed, so you never miss another technical analysis, let's go ahead and jump into the charts. Now, we are starting off looking at the daily time frame on John Deere. We'll jump into the markets in just a second. I just wanted to highlight this because, guys, I've done it again. Another absolute banger of a trade, plus 116%. You can see back on Wednesday the 23rd, the day before Thanksgiving, for all you fellow Americans out there. I woke up, we had this amazing gap up, went up, touched the all-time high back here at 446. Still very, very close to that. So unfortunately, my limit order was already in place, so I did take over 100%. The drawback here is that I could have made over 200%, but you can never be unhappy when you double your money. So very thankful for that. That was a very nice surprise to wake up to Wednesday morning, literally as I was on my way to the airport to go see my family for Thanksgiving. So let's go ahead and jump into the markets. We're starting off looking at the Dow Jones Industrial. Dow still looking very, very strong. You can see we broke our trend line, broke a resistance line, came up, had a nice little retest, a nice little pop off, and then have continued higher. So what I'm kind of targeting now is we'll actually zoom out to the weekly time frame. What I'm actually targeting right now would be probably something along this 34,960 level. That would probably be the next kind of level of resistance, somewhere in that range. But other than that, really not too much resistance to the upside until we do get up to our all-time highs back here at just about 37,000. So that's pretty much it for the Dow. We'll go ahead and jump over to the NASDAQ. Still on the weekly time frame here. Well, actually, we'll go back to the daily time frame. Still really not too much happening. A little bit of sideways action. Came off of this nice pop a couple weeks ago off the bottom of our support line here. I guess really just waiting for this descending triangle, this downward trend line here, to kind of run into us and see how we interact with that. But other than that, again, really not too much. Maybe something to be had at this 12,268, 12,270 level. There is some potential slight resistance there, but markets have been fairly quiet. Really not, too much craziness happening. So staying patient, waiting for some of these longer term trends to play out. This is part of being a trader. Being patient, sitting on your hands, waiting for something to either break to the upside or to the downside, because right now this is not great for trading. I mean, really not huge movements on the NASDAQ. Waiting for that interaction. Let's take a look at the Russell, some small cap stocks. And the Russell is still in this trading channel. We are having I guess kind of a fight in interaction with this pink line, which is the 200 moving average. So you can see we had a little doji close on Friday, right along the same price range as the 200 moving average. But with that in mind, I do kind of like this setup here. Come up to the top of the channel, back down to our 20 moving average, and then moving higher. So I think if we get through the 200 moving average and the top of our channel here, you are going to see some more upside on the small cap stocks. So kind of keep that in your head, maybe put some notifications on your charts. But really what I'd like to see is a breakout in this direction, followed by a retest down, and then another break higher. That's really what I like to see, is kind of that two-pronged move. Let's go ahead and we will jump into our trade of the week this week, which I may have previously brought up, but it is Avient Corporation. The ticker symbol is AVNT. I'm gonna clean up some of these lines here. Okay, we are looking at Avient Corporation. We're gonna zoom out to the weekly time frame here. So have had a pretty strong sell-off. Going back to August, we have lost 41%. So a very, very significant sell-off. We have recovered about 20% of that. However, there is still some pretty significant gaps here, specifically this one at 43.25, and then again at 47.50. So what am I looking at? Well, we'll zoom into the daily time frame and I'll show you exactly what I'm looking at. You can see we have, for whatever reason, this resistance line right here, that 35.16. I am waiting for this doji candle right here, back here from Tuesday, November 1st. The high on this candle is 35.51. So if you want to wait until a little bit after that, I know I personally would, but that would be my entry. And I, as I previously mentioned, would be waiting for this move, then this move, and then zoom, take off. And these lines drawn out here are just some excellent take profit areas. So this first one is set at $40.13. If you just want us to round it out to 40, from let's call it 35.83. This first take profit, I'm sorry, 12%. My math is bad. I was doing 6.7. 12% on that first take profit. Second one I'd be targeting would be probably our 200 moving average, which would put you at 20% gain. And then the third take profit would be this final fair value gap, which would put you at about 29% gain. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. We did reject pretty strongly off, but we came right back up. Rejected again, but not as far this time. Caught some support on our 20 moving average. So waiting for that break, retest, and then filling that gap, which, as you can see, pretty significant gaps indeed. So that's what I'm looking at. I hope you guys enjoy this. Please go like, share, and subscribe. Mad love, mad appreciation. You guys are the best. Peace out, homies.